Okay, so as a part of this month's video, we're going to be putting a B&B kit bash plate and rack cover on the 2017 Honda CRF. Okay, so wrapping up the Honda attachments, we just got the B&B bag rack little carrier. Very straightforward and simple. Just remove the two factory seat bolts, pop the seat up so you can slide this over. There are two bolts there as well. You just take them out. They give you the little crush washer in a way, cross tube spacer, and that sits on nice and snug and firm. So you do have to take that out, and you can pivot it up to slide the seat out if you need to do anything under there. And then just with the little bash guard, the factory one just slides in at the under these two brackets. It just slides in, so they give you a little piece of steel that's got threaded out, so it just slides it up in there, and then those holes just go into that. And then just your front ones, just use your factory holes on your frame just under there. So nice and simple, nice and easy, just a bit of storage space and protection. Okay, so continuing on, not really much going on this month in the way of content, just the B&B bike racks on the Honda, and I just brought home a bracket from work off the brake lathe that I'm gonna just attempt to just TIG back up. It's just a little cast alley block. All it does is just sit there for the ears that rest and clamp the rotors when you're skimming them. So I'll just be giving that a crack, and nothing progress-wise on the Gemini. Just for time and effort that's got to go into it, I'm thinking I'll wait till about tax time and then order a floor pan from Rare Spares. So they have just like kind of a welding kit. They've got fenders and stuff as well, so I might have a little shop on there. Just saves the main labour side of panel beating some of it through and all that. So it'll pretty much be the whole thing gets recut out and then just weld that back in. They even have wheel wells and fenders and stuff, but I think we'll just start with the boot, maybe some floor pans inside the car, and then look at seeing if we can just cut the whole wheel well out and see what we can do with the ways of tubbing it, work out where we want to go with it and all that. So yeah, I'm just going to do a bit of prep work on these alloy pieces now, just clean them up a bit, skim them down, and just see if I can't just stick it back on just for a nice temporary fix until we can get some parts in. But yeah. So pretty much all that this bracket does is have a pole go through it, and it just rests on the kind of like clamps that just are an anti-chatter on the lathe. So just pretty much tacking it all around because it's got pretty much no weight, no load. So I'm just pretty much going to tack it all around. So it's not going to be getting full penetration at all. I just want it to sit relatively close to how it was because it does need to go back into the bolt holes. So I'm just going to leave the kind of grooviness of the inside because I'm not going for full penetration, just so it can kind of slide back into where it actually sits. That way I can just melt one corner together, try and get a tack on it, and just have a little bit of a bead all round. And yeah, it'll be getting replaced anyway very soon. Just need something temporary to keep us going. Okay, so I've just given a little bit of prep work. Just cleaned my filler rod and just gave them a wipe down with some thinnies after cleaning. So I'm not expecting a nice sound weld all the way around. I am mainly just going to just have it hold in place. So I'm going to try and just set it up, kind of sitting on itself, and just start by trying to tack a corner and just kind of let it drip in, and then if it's tacked, I'll try and lay it down, tack a back side, tack another two sides, and then just run some beads. It is severely thick, so if possible I'm going to try and just give it a little bit of a preheat with some gas, and then just see how it goes. Just for a little bit of warning, I've not welded in probably over a year, so this could be very bad and very hard to watch, so I apologise in advance. Okay, so just while we let it cool down for a bit, so that side's come up nice, but as you can see it's a little bit bowed off to the right. So I did this side first on the inside because I assumed that I wouldn't get it too level. So because there's the hole here, I'm going to be re-drilling the hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit more heat into this side and try and get a bit more penetration through there and run it through. I may or may not have dipped right at the end as I try to look away to see if it was still in shot, so I'm hoping that it caught all of that, but yeah, not horrible. Again, it has been a while, so it's a bit messier than I'd like, but I'll let it cool down, slap it around, and then flatten that out, and throw some heat into that part there. Okay, so it's definitely not the prettiest. I dipped it again at the end. I'm using a bit more stick out than I'd like to on a size 8 cup, just to kind of fit in there and get enough coverage. But since it's a nice little corner and it's not really doing much, I wasn't too fast, so I just continued, finish it off. There's a little bit of a eye there, pinhole. It seems to have flattened itself out a bit more there. So now when we're kind of looking down the spine, it's nice and straight. It's still a little bit out, down to the right, but it'll bolt up now. And again, all it does is have that rod sit through it, so I'll just clean up just in here where you can see it's covering. I might just run the drill bit through there, or a die grinder, just give that a tiny bit of a clean up, and then that should be good. Nice temporary fix just to keep our brake lathe going so we can get some work through. Yeah, pretty much, guys, that's all we have out for this month. So just a bit of stuff on the Honda. We've since got a little bag just put on the back, keep a lot of tools and just stuff like that. We've done a bit of maintenance on all the bikes, just lubed up all the chains, keep them ready. Good fun. So there's that, all connected, and here's our little bracket, just a quick repair job. But yeah, as anyways, guys, thank yous for watching this video, and stay tuned for next month's. Hoping to get something done on the Gemini within a couple months. I don't really have a time limit out. Do want to wait till tax time, get a bit of money back, and just buy some panels to weld in. Saves a lot of the time, because don't want to throw all of my weekends at one project. So if I can buy it already done and just weld it in, I can just kick off a weekend and then just do all the panel work kind of over a couple of weeks, instead of sitting there for what would be, to me, months and months, making it all myself, and probably spending more money in the long run messing up with materials. So why pay twice? Pay a bit more, do it right. But yeah, after all the panel work is done, it'll be time to start test fitting driveline. So sump will have to be notched, which is a no-brainer, very common. A few people have done it. So we'll just, goal by the end of the year is to have pretty much the panel work majority of the way done, it back to bare metal and primed, sitting there ready, and possibly the engine all ready to bolt in, test fitted, with none, like obviously without the radiator and all that, just pretty much engine on its own, because I'm in no rush. So I want to take my time, do everything right. But yeah, slowly getting there. But thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace out.